Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're taking on the EZA event for the Fasha and the Cheelai. This is a Peppy Gal kind of EZA, so it's really not anything that's too crazy to get through. Looking at the event itself here, you're going to fight Cheelai, you're going to fight Fasha. Depending on who you're fighting, right, a physical type or an STR type will have more of an advantage because Cheelai is Int, Fasha is Fizz. So, Fizz versus Cheelai, STR versus Fasha. Pretty easy to kind of figure that out. The category character that you want to use for this is Peppy Gals. So, making a full Peppy Gals team is more ideal to try to get through the event a little bit faster, a little bit easier. So, what we've done here is we built out a full U6 team just full of Kale, Caulifloods, and Kefla, basically. So, I've had no issues up to this point with this event so far. So, let's jump in, let's kind of finish this off, and then we can get them EZA'd and start working on looking at their showcases. As for these two and their EZAs, I really like Cheelai because even when she first came out, she was one of those characters that I'll say she really didn't have a home. She kind of just, you put her on a team and she just does. Like that's really the only way you can put it. Like, she does what she's meant to do most of the time, which is just dodge. So she was almost like a free get out of jail, like a get out of jail free card almost, back in the day when she first dropped, because you just stick her on any of the teams you wanted to, where maybe you were trying to get through a tough event or something, and threw her in slot 1, she dodged everything that came at you, and then you were able to kind of set up the rest of your rotation to be able to run through the event, right? So, ideally, that's what she is again with her EZA. So, you know, she's going to be getting a bunch of defense. She's going to be able to see where the supers are. She's going to have a bunch of dodge, so that way you can kind of you just throw her in front of wherever that super is going to be, and then you just kind of hope that she does her thing, and then at the end of the day, that's her whole role. Now, Fasha is a little bit different. She has a little bit more of a call it a build to her.
All right, let's do this.
The first few turns, I think it's like the first 5 turns, she's got guard, right? She's got some guard. She's got damage reduction stuff going on. And then after the 5th turn's over, you roll into your 6th turn with her. She's going to start doing additional supers. She's going to start doing crits. So she goes from being a somewhat defensive character, where she's built to kind of withstand stuff, to then a more offensive character, right? I think she loses that guard, which is the only thing that really sucks. She'll keep her damage reduction, but she will lose her guard. So I don't know. I feel like it makes her more of a... I don't think she was much of a wall to begin with, right? With only 50% damage reduction and guard. But turns her more into a quote-unquote glass cannon-ish type character, where she's just going to be supering and critting, which is great. But then if she can't take those hits anymore, then she's it's almost what was the point? Especially in the content now, you have to be defensive. Yes, offense will matter to be able to clear the event faster or be able to get through it, right? Because a lot of these enemies will build up over time. But if you also lose your defensive capability, you're not going to survive in the longer events. She's also pretty she needs low-class warrior and Peppy Gals around. So basically, she'll get if there's 2 other low-class warriors or Peppy Gals that are on the team, you know, she'll get another attack and defense up by 40% for when guard is activated. So you really want to get that the first 5 turns. You've got 5 turns to get that fully built up, right? Which is good. I'm good. It gives her some extra defense, some extra attack. Great. But I don't know, man. The losing the guard is kind of a big deal. Where I know, like, guard alone isn't going to save you in a lot of these fights, but, like, at least it gives you a better chance than not having it. So, I don't know. Her EZA is a little more meh to me. So, I mean, we'll kind of figure out a home for her. I don't know where that's going to be, based off of how her kit's built. I mean, it might just be a Peppy Gal team, unless we get a lot of crazy, like, low-class warrior buffs out of nowhere. But I don't foresee that happening. I don't know how that would even happen unless they do, like, another kind of Team Bardock build-up, or, you know, an early-on Goku or a Raditz or something like that. But out of these two EZAs, it's definitely going to be Cheelai. That's going to be that is the overall outstanding winner of them, and the one that's definitely going to get much more use out of her, I think, from a lot of the player base. Her ability to just dodge and weave is going to be, like, unparalleled. Okay, I think we got one more stage left here, and then we'll be done with our EZA event. We'll be able to awaken them up. We'll be able to jump in and, you know, start doing their showcases. I still got to do the showcase for the Videl, for the Ranfan. They're only 55%, so I don't expect them to be anything crazy. But we'll make sure we get all these guys out there. You know, the Cheelai and Fasha will be Rainbow, of course, because they've been around for a while. The Videl and Ranfan will be 55%, because I did not go crazy on their banner, and I did not plan to, and you cannot convince me to go back in there and try to do it again, because it's not worth it. Summoning on the Peppy Gal banner just ain't worth it. They come around, they're on pretty much every banner, just unfeatured, so as you're just playing the game, as you're summoning for other things, you'll probably end up pulling some of these characters along the way. So yeah, so I mean, once this is over, we'll get it done. We're going to jump in and try to get some other stuff recorded, get that stuff out as quickly as we can. You know, I took a little bit of a break yesterday just to kind of recharge after the last few days of work being pretty hectic. So, didn't get around to do anything last night. So trying to make up for it today by trying to blast through a bunch of stuff this morning and get it all out to you guys throughout the day. All right, I don't think Cauliflo's going to finish her off here. I think it's going to go to the next rotation. Yeah, that's fine. Let's actually switch this around a little bit here. Maybe take her out just a little bit quicker. There we go. Yeah, knocking out. Yeah, I mean, easy advance not hard. Yeah, it's not. Especially, like, I mean, this U6 team as well. Like, they're very synergistic. So, I mean, it crushes through it. But in general, the easy event's not hard. I mean, the Peppy Gal category, yeah, sure, they're not like too crazy. But, you know, building it more centered around the U6 team is something that makes it go just a little bit quicker, I think, than using like the normal kind of like Peppy Gals. All right, so there she goes. She is down. That is complete. So last thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll awaken our ladies here. Do this. Go ahead and search for her because I don't feel like digging around. Oh, that's right. She's an extreme type, isn't she? That's dumb. We'll go and awaken her. Cheelai has been fully easy-a'd. We'll do that. I mean, I was probably just going to use some of the Sleepy Kais on her. Oh, yeah. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, it didn't do shit. I hate those. I hate those, man. I get such bad luck with the Sleepy Kais. It's a good thing that I have resources, baby. I can waste them. Other people are probably screaming at me for doing it, but I don't care. All right, Fasha, you go ahead and be awakened as well. Welcome to the Easy A Club.
I'm getting pretty excited.
Go ahead and do that. And bam.
All right.
So they are fully Easy A, they are fully leveled up, maxed out, and they are ready to rock and roll. So yeah, we'll pretty much jump into doing their showcases. I think we'll probably do like the Videl and Ranfan, and then I'll kind of roll into them. But I'm going to sure get all of these out for you guys. So if you guys stuck around to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken on the Easy A event already. Did you guys already get them all awakened? Do you have Cheelai and Fasha fully built out? Right? Are they 100%? Have you pulled a bunch of them from just kind of going through the game? Or are you still missing some copies? Let me know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!